Right, back again. Back in the beloved factory. What are we doing today? I think just off-brand suffering, right? Like that's our goal. Oh yeah, we had muddy sludge problems all over the place. We have to make sure our muddy sludge generators are offline everywhere. Um, we have a muddy sludge generator here, I think? Oh, this is making sand for bricks. Also offline? Is this what I want out of life? Do I want this offline? Yeah, bricks are slow. That's weird. What's going on here? Oh, we got a stucky. Alright, we can fix that. Not by running this way, that's for sure. What is this, like the 10th dinosaur that got stuck during updates? Whatever. Here, my friend. Let me set you free. That's here to here, right? Okay, go do that. And this guy... Where's the other one? What are you doing? Okay, this guy's sending for ground sample. And there's this guy who brings... Oh, so this side has been completely offline. Alright, I understand. That's why bricks are slow. Alright, got it. Oh, what's this? What happened to you? Oh, they moved the place where the energy goes in. The energy inner. We're also out of fuel for that. Well, that doesn't... No? No. Wait. Wait. Oh, I'm just out of mining drills, right? Okay, so this is the actual real problem. Yeah, and this is actually a issue. BioCrud. This is completely stopped up and we're not going to revive it. So, what we're going to do then is really super simple, right? We are going to cheat. We're going to take this line right here, which has no business being over there, and bring it over there, right? And we will power that assembler like that. We should put in an electric assembler. But we are not adhering to standards and best practices right now. We are still just trying to get everything working. Like we remembered. Like we know it can. If we just hold together. There we go. And... I don't know, here. Burn some logs, I guess. There. And that'll get mining drills going again. And with mining drills going again, that means niobium's going in. I haven't wandered over this part of the basin just forever, right? Oh good, they missed some. Because some have to come here to get scooped. Alright, finally. Drill heads. Alright, now, as I was babbling, we have to make sure that all muddy sludge generators are offline. We have a muddy sludge generator in the center of the base, right here. You must not go. You are going, though. Why? Why are you going? So, it is going. How strange. Muddy sludge is pumping into this area through this way. So, We have a void of muddy sludge right here. However, this is in contrast to our current problem. That's a bad hit. Which is right here, which is way too much muddy sludge. So muddy sludge has to go both ways, I guess. So it comes here and it goes up, and that is good. But we gotta send it down as well. So like, nah, friend. We go this way now. I have no idea if any of this is correct. Like, I'm gonna be regretting this and fixing it, refixing it. Okay, quote unquote fixing it, quote unquote refixing it. Yeah, good, good, good. Now we're going this way. So that pipe was just getting completely pumped out for reasons I don't know. I really should redo all muddy sludge to pipe in like a ring around the factory. Try not to. Okay, we're piping south again. What's going on here? How can you be pumping so much? It's moving as hard as it can and it is not enough. That is intriguing to me. So, the question now is, have I created a void? No. Am I draining any of this out up here? Muddy sludge line. Where is you? Tailings line. Sludge is right here, and yes, we have finally done something. So muddy sludge is now being pumped away from here towards the power plant in the south. That's the goal. And my prize for doing this is glassware is being... No, wait. We still have... Oh, yeah. Hot air was out last episode. This was for molybdenum, though, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I suppose. This keeps going. Alright, just don't pay attention to that. Hot air is a problem, and that was because of wood, if I remember right. We had wood. Yeah, and now this should be better again, right? Hot air production should be up. Hot air. Oh, it was up. Now it's kind of collapsed back. Yeah, it was bad. Wait, is the airline... Can't be full. It is absolutely not full. Oh, and we're out of crud. Alright, that's a problem that I've left for too long. Like, literally left for too long. I haven't thought of a good solution for it yet, have I? I was going to put in another compressor and make BioCrud on the spot. But I did not do that thing. I've been too busy running around fussing. Alright, there's the last of my spare BioCrud. Let's see if we can use this to bootstrap hot air again. So, up here. Oh yeah, and we are still working on formic acid. And we had to go get some molybdenum to that. So it's like, there's layers of problems here. So I have to let this in. I have to let this fire up. There we go. There, we are draining in sufficient ammonia to start this system. Great. Now we turn that around and we input greater than 80. And this should be ammonia positive, right? This should be an ammonia generator, right? So let's just watch this for a second. While it is churning along, ramping up, we were out of formic too. That's probably an absolute nightmare. It should start making cyanic again as well. So everything's going for the moment. Not these guys. Oh, there they go. All right, let's check on spoilage. How are we doing down here, boys? We have stopped. We have stopped because we have gone through everything. This is the worst of all possible worlds right here because we have a big supply. But when's the next time something spoils out? 2.5 hours. 2 hours. I don't think we have enough for 2 hours down here. Yeah. I think we got problems in this area. Well, good thing we might have a solution over here, right? We have many, many spoiling out soon. Soon, I say. 40 minutes. Up here, it's 35 minutes. This should all spoil at once and then get processed. Let's hope that goes. Oh, we stopped again. How wonderful. Is this we don't have enough ammonia. So we are ammonia negative in here? I mean, that's highly questionable, isn't it? I guess we underflow less than 20. I'm kind of shocked I'm doing this. This shouldn't be. This was the ammonia generator. It generated ammonia. I guess something's different now. Can't say what. Alright, just ignore that for a moment again. Oh, that was for making batteries. We can't ignore that quite yet. Because batteries are super duper important. Yeah, now we're actually making batteries. We had an arrival of Timmy, because I unplugged Dow Froth. Okay, good. Batteries being picked up. Excellent. Alright, so now, let's look at simple circuits. Which are backing up now. Good. Good. We are bottlenecked on some of these pieces. I don't care. We are making... Okay, radars are all backed up. Artillery shells backing up. Okay, we are now artillery shell positive again. This is good. Alright, again, restate my assumptions. Moves are being made, right? Yes. It moves around the pastures. I don't really understand the dynamics, but it does. We're missing this. And that's probably formic, right? Yeah, this should now be going exactly right. Why are you putting BioCrud on this belt? Is that like stuff that rotted from last time? That should not happen, right? Curious. Alright, but that's working. That's working. What isn't working is hot air generation. Did I stim that? No. So I guess we have to look at it personally, eh? This has stopped again. Why have we stopped? Too much hydrogen. Didn't we have that exact opposite problem a second ago? So let's invert you. I suppose it's a hydrogen generator, and I just didn't appreciate that. Okay, let's examine it. This is hydrogen out, quantity 100. This is hydrogen in quantity 300. That doesn't take any hydrogen. It seems to me that this shouldn't be hydrogen positive overall. Like, I cannot say I understand this. Why can't you vent your hydrogen? Here, we're gonna do this then. Underflow. There we go. And we're gonna put up in a local vent. Oil burner, for which we need circuit board, which I can go get. So we'll make an oil burner and we'll make a local disposal for this. Not super thrilled with this, but I'm gonna do it, right? Okay. Oil burner. No. Oil burn. Really? More small parts, maybe? Oil burn. There we go. We will put this in. And it will vent out hydrogen locally, which is kind of a crime, but I don't understand what's going on. So it is a crime of ignorance and stupidity, which, you know, if I'm trying to make this sound better for myself, is not helping. So we have to get rid of this hydrogen when it's way too much. I guess it's hydrogen positive? That's what this means? I guess? Guess? Alright, we're gonna not do what I just said. We're gonna try to do it right. Alright. And we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna follow this line. This just comes right here, right? And this should be when overflow. See, now it's coming back. It was underflowing up, and now we have to overflow it the other direction. So now it goes like this. And we start venting right here. I suppose this is good. Maybe. I'm going to be moving these things back and forth, back and forth. Until the literal end of time, as my prediction. It will never stabilize. We will never be complete. We will be forever a slave to jerking ammonia and cyanic back and forth. All in the interest of making formic acid. Alright, looks like it's working. Maybe I should believe. Maybe I should be suspicious. I don't know. What I'm going to do right now, however, is shift gears, because I need to make BioCrud here. I guess what I really need is central BioCrud over here to start producing. And when that happens, haul it over. Right? I can believe in that. That seems useful. So you guys have to hold out for about an hour. Hopefully you can manage that, right? So you're going, most of you are going, all of this is going. We've got to be up to above 2 gigs, right? No, still only at 1.8. This is all going. Alright, so fine. Hot air, please. Hot air. What we got? We are plateaued at almost 9, and we're eating at almost 9. That, unfortunately, is unfortunate. Here in the last minute. Yeah, we're eating it faster than we're producing it, which may be a terminal condition of the factory at this scale. I may have to just let it run for a bit. Yeah, it's still not getting its hot air. It's at the complete end of the line. Like, these guys can't get the hot air either. That's what's holding this back. Well, heck. What else? So I just leave it and wait, I guess? That seems like a real good idea. I mean, that's all eating hot air. That's all eating hot air. I don't think there's anything I can do to produce it faster. I mean, I could speed module these things, but it'd be wonderful if I could productivity module these. Brick replication. Does it make sense? No, it makes as little sense as the hot air chain that we have in front of us. Don't worry about it, it's going to be fine. Alright, we're going to leave that for right now and let the factory patch itself. That's the official goal right now. What else? Moos are going, artillery shells are going. This is a substantial concern. Help is on the way, but not fast enough. Guess I need more aging chambers, huh? Let's go put down another one. Time to solve this problem is now. It's like, ideally it would be a continual process of aging, with stuff always aging out. But I suppose that requires enormous buffers. Like, more than Pi hard mode is happy to give you, that's for sure. Guess we just have to watch this. See how it behaves. No. This. Okay, so like that. And do I must not have any hands? The answer is no. No hands. So the big question is, why? I suppose that's 3 hours right there at the very back. So this kind of implies in order to have a full aging cycle with the amount of consumption that I have, I'm going to need like 6 of these. I guess the answer is then, why not just put in 6 of these? Let's not play around. Let's completely go bonkers. Go nuts. Need wood? Weird. I get 2 logs out of that. I'm getting 2 logs from chopping. This has to be the result of one of the upgrades. It has to be. I've got productivity on chopping. I bet you that's what I'm seeing here. That's funny. Funny, 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 funny. So, up and over here. Up here. Okay, good. Let's make 1, 2, 3 more deposits. Then we'll do that. More aging chambers, I say. Unfortunately, I didn't align this very well. This is kind of a speculative thing, so it's the way to do it, I guess. No. The way to do it is just to copy this and exactly put it in. And then grenade, grenade. Turn you down. Come all the way up and around. This is probably an overreaction. This is almost certainly an overreaction. I don't overreact. You overreact. Right there. No, get the whole thing. Good. 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 No, this is not ever going to do that, so pick it up. Fola? Foliage? Okay. Right there. There. So even more aging chambers here. I suppose I could probably do some math. If I want, it takes 2 seconds, right? And it eats 2 of these, so it eats 1 a second. So I need enough slots so that flora, 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 flora. 3 hours and 20 minutes. 3 times 60 times 60 plus 20 times 60 is, it is 12,000. 12,000 seconds. So what I need is 12,000 flora slots. So 12,000 divided by 50 is 240 slots. That's, this implies I already had more than enough. Yet I feel like I was encountering problems. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Let's put in... The problem is it takes from the last stack and it decays into it. Each one decays into the last stack, you know? Wonder what to do about that. Alright, we're just going to leave this for now, because there's nothing more I can do about it. But we are going to have to watch it. And it's almost certainly going to need another delivery of BioCrud. Not right now. Soon. Luckily, the BioCrud maker over here is still offline. Because we still got 20 minutes. Alright, how do I spend the next 20 minutes? I am not aware of any huge problem. Let's just get Arqads up and running, right? This should be achievable. Given that I think the only thing that spoils for this is Red Hot Coke. That's needed in a lot of places, so I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. It will be a problem, but with the nests not spoiling, the math... Oh, this is dumb what I'm doing. Because I know there's, well, yeah, there's so many more. So many more. I have to clean the Varrox off all of this. These are all spoiled nests. Figure out something to do with all these guys. They think they got out, but they haven't. They have to go through the process again because it didn't take properly the first time. That's a real hard thought right there. It didn't work the first time, guys. Don't know why. We're gonna have to put you in for another implantation cycle. And the Varrox are just like, yeah. Yeah, that's, in case you're wondering, that's the unhappy Varrox sound. I would be very unhappy too. But I gotta get this up, and then I gotta redo primers. And then, in theory, Pi Psi 2 is completely taken care of. We have to continually pop in and look at hot air. It's being used, so that's good, but I don't have any more of it, so that's bad. And I don't think I have any means to increase that amount. Alright, Brox. Brox I got. Who wants some Brox? Here you go. Have some Brox. Wish you would just not blow my stuff up. More Vrox. Vrox for you, Vrox for you. Okay, so Situation is now we need maggots. To get the maggots, it's like all these guys are fine. What needs to change is these guys right here. Ah, and there's the, yeah. All right, so we have Coke here. It used to be red hot. It is no longer red hot. So we're going to have to figure out what we're doing about that, right? So we have to put red hot Coke on this line. Who's blowing my stuff up? I really hate it when they hit bots. It happens far too often. What I need to do is put in vents. And I'm simply burning off the Coke on site. I'm not trying to ship it back or anything or regenerate it. It's just no. We're burning it immediately if it ever becomes non-red hot. Problem up there is going to be turning that generator on. I guess I could just start stealing it, right? Like it comes off here and it comes around. If it's made it to this point, that means it's not needed immediately. If I just pull it off the belt like this, and I just pull it off, and then I have to govern that somehow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right here. These are not the actions of an individual with a plan. This is an individual struggling unsuccessfully to cope with a strange new environment. Yep. So now we're going to get some red hot Coke in. The question is, how much do we want in? Well, we need to establish a vent, obviously. So it reaches here, and it ends up with, oh no, don't do that. Whitelist, Coke. Then you gotta go this way. Now we have to do this as well. I mean, don't have to, just gonna, you know? The other one is right here and right here, so we have to gather them all together. So, Oopie? Hey. And we have to make sure that red hot Coke gets out onto this line. And that's gonna be... Oh. No, this doesn't happen. Because the red hot Coke can spoil. So what we want to do is something like this. And then, again, copy there. And this guy vents appropriately now. Copy these two. Put it right there. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to have to do the same on the other side, of course. So, red hot Coke is coming up here and right there, and we're going to have to make sure it gets appropriately cooled. So if it ever decays, then we need for this side, we get the same filter right there. That'll even put it on the right side of the belt. Nice. So what we really need to do is some sort of decider combinator, I guess. Power. This would be terrible for you. Alright, so let's work on governing this. Are you going? Oh, you need Arqads because it ran out. There you go. So this is now running. We're now making, oh, and you could expire too. Don't forget that. Right there. No, don't do that. Put it right there. There we go. Cool. Next up, probably going to drag this all the way up here and that all the way up there. So we have to govern this. So let's string this all together. There, nice square. Then up here, up here, up here, and a decider combinator. Give me a decider. Other way, please. And then obviously red in, and we're gonna do that too. So all you guys, I want you to read content. Read content. Read content. Read contents, read contents. Yeah. Alright, so each of these, so we have 4 red hot Coke there, and each of those need 1. So it's 8 here, 12. So red hot Coke. Red hot Coke. Less than, I don't know why we have 14. Let's say less than 14. Why are we at 14? 2, 2, 2. Is it because this is some sort of loop? Shouldn't be. Yeah. Alright, eggs being made. Great day for everybody. Then I want you to output enabled equals 1. And right here, I want you to enabled because enabled greater than or equal to 1. There you go. So now it will snag red hot Coke as it goes by. And maybe this is slightly inefficient, but it can be slightly inefficient because here I need to keep stacking you full of Arqads. I suppose all these other ones are out getting milked. So there's not a lot of danger right now. Alright, let's get rid of this. Take all that, please. And we will leap right here over our queen counter. And we will dispose of this Coke right about here. We even have a... Can we just condense it? This is a main steam line and a main water line. Nice. So we'll just burn it off. Give me a boiler. And I suppose we shouldn't do that, as tempting as it is. To put it right on line. Might mess us up later. Okay, right there. Right there. Then water, of course. Good. And now power. This is just to vent spoilage product, which hopefully we've ensured we won't have a lot of. But you know what they say about hope. It betrays you every time, and you should live a life of pessimistic nihilism, just as Schopenhauer declared we should. I agree. Schopenhauer was right. Schopenhauer was right about everything. Okay, so we are making eggs. Eggs are becoming nests. Okay, this is still the most unfortunate of all of rocks down here. They are not living their best life. These guys up here, even worse. So we're making a ton of nests. No. I guess we're starting up still. Can I productivity you? I only wish. Okay. There, would you like some moss? So here we are making the nests. The nests are not really accumulating yet. So there's one. There's one nest waiting. It's no longer contaminated nitrogen, it's now purest nitrogen, which is, you know, a switch in branding, I have to say. These queens are working. We have 33 here. Now we have to continue shoving Arqads in. They don't last long. Okay. Good. So this really is a formula for continual low-level wastage. That's not anything tragic, but it is something to be aware of. Especially since it doesn't cycle, you know? Maybe we should move that over by 1. Do something like this. Filters, red, hot. And then have a carousel going. I still don't believe in the carousel dynamic. But maybe it'll work out. They'll all end up down here though. Maybe this should be Coke and red hot Coke. And then filter out red hot Coke right there. Okay, I kind of believe in that. Kinda, sorta. I also want you to get red hot Coke. But of course, you have to come 1 in if you're going to do that. There you go. Good. Now red hot Coke and Coke will come this way. And so we need a switch right here. Where you use filters Coke. And you use filters red hot. Take some, please. This will come this way, and it will enter into the system again. Planned? No. It does have a certain, elegance is definitely not the word I'm looking for right here. Oh, we're actually running again. It has a certain efficiency, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna have quite a lot of just continual extinguishment of the red hot Coke. It should be stopped, right? How much do we have? How are we getting 15 in? I don't understand. But whatever, it's working fine. We have no nests here, but it's still ramping up. Things are generally fine, I guess. Maybe I should govern it a little lower, you know? Let's go 12. Yeah. So that's still a lot of activity within the system. And there's probably a lot of Coke running on the belt too, so it probably works out. Probably, you know? Probably. But Arqads, I think, are back up and running. All these guys are making actual Arqads, and then they come over here, and then they... Oh, we're out of honey barrels? Why do we have no Arqad honey? Big question. Hard-hitting question. Why no honey? Honey comes from right here. I kind of doubt I'm looking at the right line. No, that's natural gas. I am looking at the wrong line. So this is natural gas. Where's the honey come from? Oh, they're on a belt right here. Okay. So honey barrels are right there, and that's the responsibility of this happy gentleman, who simply just doesn't have enough barrels to go around. Alright, I can help you. can help you to a tune of exactly 20 barrels. After that, you're on your own. I wonder if there's barrel stacking issues going on here. It's causing me grief. We'll find out, right? I mean, I can steal some empty barrels from somewhere. Or maybe they're just stacked up right here and that's the problem. I don't know. I want to say this is pretty good. Here, burn all this, please. Just burn it. Oh, it makes ash. Ooh. Ooh, did not think of that. Maybe we just leave it. Because it's probably going to take it, like, close to the end of time to fill this box. Let's make a bet with ourselves. Gamble with our future. Alright. BioCrud. It's the hour of BioCrud. Still have about halfway of what we need there. We are a long dang way before this rots out, so we need another source of BioCrud, and we need it right now. Which means this stuff. And you're going to be out in a minute. So let's go over there and be present for the moment. And see it for ourselves. We have Arqads up and going. We just have to get primers up and going now. And then PySci 2 should be, you know, preliminarily up preliminarily. The first pass is definitely... Oh, here we are. It is spoiling already. So BioCrud being made, where's that coming from? Did we miss the first one? So they're about... Oh no, there's all sorts of different piles in here. How are we doing behind? It's definitely behind. Yeah, it's getting older and older. Except for this guy, who's much younger. I wonder why. Or much younger, and now they're getting older and older. Alright, so we have a wave of BioCrud being made. Like, I knew this was going to happen, right? I knew this was going to be my fate. I suppose I don't have to do anything at all. So BioCrud being made, just not in huge amounts. Huh? So, like, these are going to spoil in real different times. Maybe I should have some taking splitting out from every single one. That strikes me as a better idea. I need a little more of everything. I just need more. Just need more of everything. There we go. So let's do it this way. Better? I don't know. Different? Absolutely. It's right there. You get that out. Then you get that out. Alright, so. Okay, so now we're just kind of monitoring this, huh? I'm still thinking this probably isn't enough. That we're not spoiling out enough. Well, we'll see. Oh, and this has to have another one, right? Or else it might get stuck. Get the feeling... Okay, now we got more placed in. Now we finally unstacked it. Now that's getting younger because it's mixing. But that one just popped. Now we switch to that. It's really awkward how... Oh! Is it getting regenerated? It's probably taking from the back here. It's like, is the question is, it's not getting younger, it looks like, but it looks like it is playing games with decay times. So that's interesting. This all bears watching. Okay, so now we're finally starting to cook. I mean, we'd like more material, please. The material, oh, so we're even gonna rot out way at the back. That's interesting. So it is kind of spiky how everything goes. This is not getting any younger. So that stack is done. It's the partial stacks that matter. And I guess, here, let's even do this, right? Here, just copy and paste. Just in case. There we go. We have a fast track at the very end. See, like there, those guys were ready to be used. All right, good. This is what I wanted. All right, we're gonna have to do a couple dinosaur things. First is hot air, though. So this appears to be meeting expectations at the moment. So what I'm gonna do, smash that, and run over. Then all the way over here. What I want to do is now solve the hot air situation. If I could ever keep moving. Oh, we're out of coke oven gas. That's not good. Because we cannot vent the coke. This is going to cause us severe problems soon, isn't it? This goes here. This line just is not moving. So, just not moving at all. This line is moving down there. And it's going that way, but no one is pulling on coke. So, and this is necessary for the making of, like, coal gas, right? We got a whole bunch of dinosaurs trying to dump into this. I really wish it would use input priority from the right, please. So before you use anything imported, I want you to use this stuff. But we're still need a pull, I think. All right, well, see how it goes. So that's starting to move now, and this is fully flowing now. And it should eventually drain out all of the backed up coke from coal gas, which is what's this way. Right? Does that make sense? Oh, it's whatever this is. It's coke. Oh, it's coke from the creation of creosote. Yeah. Well, that's pretty backed up right there. Gonna have to say. And then there's this line. So come back later, try again on this topic. Let's try not to get too distracted. Let's go and handle hot air. We need to get in BioCrud. Right over here. So we need to... Yeah, look, we're already out. Wonderful. Let's shove a caravanserai right here. Nothing says we care quite... Oh, you need to be rehabilitated. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So you go and store food. Then I want you to go all the way down here. Right here, and I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come to exactly right here. I want you to empty your cargo. And you want you to do this again for literally ever. Alright, so this takes care of one issue. The other issue is over here. How are we doing on main power? Badly. So how to phrase what I need to do right here? I don't want a full belt. I want a dribble from over there onto here. So I guess when this box is below a certain amount, okay, I got an idea. Let's go get some more caravans. And then we will just govern it, you know? We will make sure it only takes what it needs when it needs. So right there. So all the way down, then we will get supplemental BioCrud in, which hopefully should not be needed permanently. But redundancy is how you stop your factory from blowing up. So let's just remember that, right? There we go. So caravanserai right here. Then we want another dinosaur, and your job is to do pretty much the same thing that first dinosaur did. So go get food. And I want you to go get BioCrud way the hell over here. No, store, fill cargo. I want you to come here, I want you to empty cargo. And you're doing this on a loop forever. Then we have this. I'm way low on fancy hands. But we need a decider combinator to determine when these guys turn on. So red wire, in, out, out. Alright, when BioCrud is less than 2000, I want you to output E equals 1. And then enable E greater than or equal to 1. Right there. Bang, bang. So, perfect, right? So let's beat them back. See if we can beat all the dinosaurs back. Oh, God, I love this so much. I hate trees, though. Love my energy drink. Hate trees. Simple as. Okay, up here, up here, up here. How are you getting so close? Oh, you're just starting out. You fools. Alright, so we have our first pickup. I want you to just go dunk that. And we are working at full speed right now because this whole belt is spoiled out. We may need more than what we're making. But they are not subject to productivity, unfortunately. Another row right here isn't entirely a miss. So what's going to happen is going to choke on biomass here. It's not preferentially coming up this way. So I guess what we have to do is have a biomass outer. We do this, we do that. Copy, copy. That probably won't ever be biomassed out, right? No. To clip all of this. I'm coming. I'll fix it. I can make it all better. I can make it like it never was. Believe. All you gotta do is believe. Right, at the end, we don't have a biomass out. Why? Why so sloppy? Use filter. Here, can I just do this? Yeah. And it's just... That's probably a bad plan, right? Don't use that line. Then how do we deal with this pain? We don't use that line, but we do go on the other side. There, it's like this. It's like this, like this, like this. And then dunk in. Perfect, right? Alright, so how can we evaluate this? We are making 2 BioCrud a second. Let's go take a look. BioCrud. Yep, jumped up to 120, which is 2 a second. And then it will be a bit more once everything's up. Oh, we have to check on fertilizer, which is also a problem. Fertilizer is doing okay. No. Fertilizer is stopped for lack of BioCrud. Alright. So that's the dinosaur that needs to be concentrated on right now. So you need to go get food. I am afraid I'm using far more BioCrud than I'm producing. Yeah, this has got to be fixed. Not by me, though. I don't know how to do that. And I want you to fill cargo. Then I want you to go all the way up to the fertilizer area. You are on a long dang cycle. Empty cargo. I want... There you go. There's your food. Off you go. So this guy, he has to go for main power. You're a little important, aren't you? So I add more. You have the capabilities. Have the capacity. I think I should. Compressor. Let's go add a solid 4 more right here. Yeah, let's go do that. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more compressors. 4 more compressors. There we go. Ah. Hey, good line. Took me very far. So how are we doing here? Just glance in. Looks fine, I suppose. Looks fine. So we need compressor times 4. For which we need intermetallics and some bricks of steel. Intermetallics. Right, compress. Now we also need just iron. Okay, good. Compress. 1. Great. Here, go get some tin. Compress. Go get some... What is that? No, oh, I'm out of niobium pipes. Ew. Oh, and I'm going to have to get all sorts of more of everything. For which I need duralumin. What else? Oh, that's what we needed. Okay. I need niobium pipes. So just up and over, not a problem. Then we will continue, yes? Good. All right, compress. There, done. We'll put those back in. And we will go up to 4 BioCrud a second. Crush it. I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted to any of these things you see that I might be addicted to. No, you're addicted. So copy all this, huh? I'm just gonna put it like this. That's the goal. This is ugly as sin. I'm doing it anyway. We're gonna do it better than that, though. Okay, so these guys right here, you get cut. And then this doesn't happen, but instead you get up one more. There we go. Oh, I don't have the belt for what I need to do. Maybe I do. Maybe I just do. Alright, so should we just plugging you in, plugging you in, plugging you in? The water obviously comes from right there. So. Let's play another good game that I know. Here and down. Great. So more BioCrud being made. We're making now at 4 a second when fully stocked. And we should always be fully stocked, I think. So, good. It's time to tell these guys to just go with what you got. Here, go do a lap. And you need it for fertilizer, right? Go with what you got. Were you guys sharing it or something? Interesting. That steam line doesn't have a vent. It's slowly building up pressure. There we go. And again, we have to put in biomass out. So, grab that. Put that there. We're gonna do this. And into this. Seems good. Oh. Okay. And just slam it in there and pick up all this. Okay, so we now have an ultimate vent. Even though it doesn't... Well, it's going to be needed when the belt is completely full. And we don't need any BioCrud. Like... I don't know what we should do when we have... We should always keep aging. We should... ABG, always be... No. AGA. ABA. Always be aging. But we are now... Here. Let's do this a little better. But I mean only a little better. There we go. A little better. There we go. Now you're not complaining anymore. It's important that the complaining stops sometime. Okay, the fluorous blend is draining out. You guys should be getting progressively younger, right? And this is about to pop. And then it'll come in on the other side of the belt. And then hopefully there won't be nearly as much stress on this one, which is most frequently producing. Alright. This is not enough. This is enough for like one load of fertilizer, which I suppose is important. What do I care about most? Probably the fertilizer, right? Because this guy has a plan B. No, this guy only has 19. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here, go. Yeah. Leopoldo, you gotta get there, dude. You gotta. Um, yeah, this could be a whole lot better, right? This isn't very good right here. I need another line for Florist Bulletin coming out. It's not gonna age equally. We're still loading up. We don't have nearly enough compressors. Like, all this is gonna have to be reworked. We're gonna have to put a line of compressors right here. This is a problem for not this play session, right? Alright, good. Main power is saved. Huzzah! Main power is saved. Alright, let's go take a look at hot air, right? Because that's the other place we're burning a whole lot of BioCrud. Oh. That was deficient thought, wasn't it? So let's go polish that off, right? Have one less embarrassment in the factory. Who needs a jetpack? I guess anyone that has a pipe on the ground anywhere, right? Okay. Quiet. It's dumb. You're dumb. Alright, so I am now out of hands, and I'm basically out of belt too. So let's go pick up more of that. And then probably go work on primers, I suppose. We should look at tech. We should restate our assumptions. Okay, great. Try to figure out where we are in life. Try to get rough bearings. Do we have any more sucker pipe? No, we have failure holes right here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Why is iron so slow? Let's investigate that. Why is the factory I bet it's no hot air, right? No. No? Aliens. What the why is aliens? I just paid attention to you. You can't be locked up. Oh. Yeah, totally can be. What's our problem here? No, seriously, what's our problem? No acetone. From the acetone maker right here. Oh, and I bet you this guy, yeah, he's on old style. So, alright. That's just a caravan upgrade issue, right? Acetone is made in this general area. Why have you stopped? What do you need? Vacuum tube? What do you need? Iron plate? Okay, I know what that's going. I'm working on it right now. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Where is acetone made? Right over there. It's just inside. Right here. Acetone is made here. And your job is not to fill cargo. How many barrels do you have? I don't even want to think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 300. It's a standard unit. I want you to, until caravan has exactly acetone barrel in quantity 300, then I want you to come here and empty cargo, and that's great. Now I want you to not fill cargo. I want you until caravan has exactly acetone barrel in quantity 300. So can you do that? All right, now he's running again. And how much acetone do we have? Lots. All right, so a growing pain. Again, a new place where the factory broke, which is good. It's good that factory is breaking in fun and interesting new places instead of just the same old boring place every single time. We're making chem signs still. That's nice. And we're just waiting for more brains there. Not smart enough. And if we look down, oh, we are filling up. Okay, good. Things are looking up at last. So, does that icon for the Highbot just look like a mouth screaming? An alien screaming at you constantly? So this is not going to save us. uh, okay. Good thing I really focused on this, right? I wonder if this is going to come and go in ages, you know? We were definitely ripping through the spalinin. You're going to go to... This is... Here, you go last. You are least important. Least concern here. And you are very close to most concern. So I'm happy to give you all of the BioCrud you want. Alright. Let's take a look at a graph again. Nice happy graph. BioCrud now being made at 220 a minute with an option to do more down there. Alright, so let's look at science. Look at moos. Moos are super important. Moos being made. What's our problem here? Our problem is no bedding. So let's take a look and continually debug this. No aloe leaves here. No formic acid. Where are you? And here is formic acid just not being made because this stopped again. No sulfuric? Zero chance that is accurate. Oh. It's like a non-zero chance it's accurate. So are we just using so much sulfuric that we're not getting any down here? Even though it's drawing off of this? Huh. Okay, these guys aren't going. So we're low on acid gas, it looks like. That's probably the key problem here. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with acid gas. It's going to be refined syngas. Got it. And we've stopped making activated carbon again. Because no nitrogen. Again. Because bitumen is stopped. Because no tailings. Oh, man. But the acetonosaur should have arrived, right? Yes. Now you're making that. But now we have to get rid of tailings in order for... Ah, it's a chicken and egg. Alright. I can fix it. I can fix it. It's okay. It's okay. This is still good. This is fine. This isn't going to address the the sulfuric acid problem. But it is going to fix some of it, right? So what we need to do is just gather up a bunch of you, right? Oh, we don't need tree seeds, though. That's sad. Alright, gather up a whole bunch of ore to be crushed. Then we throw it in here, right? We wait for this to roll forward again. Alright, so this is now rolling forward again. Tailings are being processed once more. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So that was a problem, but it also had a solution with itself. So you're going as hard as possible, right? No. You could go a little harder, but you'll be fine. Alright, it's fine. What we just have to do is make sure this doesn't fill up. We need this to shutter forward again. Which means we need the ore at the very end to be used. Alright, so this is working its way through. Eventually, it should. Right? Maybe. And with tailings out of the way, hopefully that means everything springs to life again. Alright, this is now venting freely. That's venting freely. We are at 1 science a minute. It's pretty awesome. What we really need to see is this moving forward. Cannot leave unless that moves forward. Where? Oh, where? I do not see it moving forward. Why is this? Because it's still processing all of this crap. It's definitely moving. These guys are moving. What I need is... I need it to pull back to this point, and then it will start draining out here, and then it'll start taking more, and then it'll start with... Okay, we're going to assume this is working, right? We're going to assume everything is okay. Don't think about it. It's not hard. Let's go back, and we're going to look at refined syngas, because that has another aspect. Because this place had to have stopped, too. Why? No syngas. Is this another, soot problem? No. Soot problem sorted itself. So you're going as hard as you can. You guys going? You need oxygen. Oh no, oxygen is gone, become a scarce thing. So I guess we pump this way now. I guess this is what we're doing now. I don't have a lot of faith in this right now. So oxygen coming down, overflowing right here. And now we're exposing this area, which has oxygen consumers. Alright, so now this is probably pressurizing. Yeah, that has to not be a pump. That has to be an underflow. So let's go handle that while it is fresh in my mind. So, down here. If you hadn't guessed, no, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, it's right here. Right here. This is pressurizing slowly, and that's not what we want. Instead, we want an underflow. Less than 20. Good. And then right there. Perfect. So we'll add oxygen as needed. I think that's what we need to succeed. It's so very hard to say, right? Alright, so now we go look at methanol again, which is over here. You need more syngas, unfortunately. It's coming in, but just not a lot. And then that all goes into acid gas, and then into sulfuric. It's just... It is a hard road right now as it stands itself back up. Okay. This is... What's our problem here? No oxygen again. That is not acceptable. It's just no oxygen. So, interesting. Oxygen has been another one of those hell chemicals, which does not know which way it wants to be. So what we'll do here is we'll do the exact same thing as before. Underflow 20. 20. And it puts it in. Right there. And so we'll govern you up a little more. Underflow 40. So that this should stop. Well, see where that goes this way. Probably needs the exact same treatment, right? I can actually see what's in the pipe. Oh, this one stops right here. That's fantastic. So it comes up. I'm assuming there's going to be an oxygen line up. This appears to be cranking again. No. This is a waste oxygen line right here. So is this really not connected to the oxygen on the other side of the base at all? So this is producing oxygen right here in small amount. So these guys are still going to be going, and we're still going to have problems down here, yeah? Because we just don't have enough oxygen. Well, what an unsatisfactory state of being. So I guess a lot of it comes here. Oh, it looks like it's in fact overpressurizing. Maybe we need to be overflowing up. Here, let's try that. Input 380. Maybe it has to be like this. Maybe that's correct. I don't know. I really don't. Now it's taking oxygen away from here where there is it's almost an overabundance. And it's sending it up here where there's a need for it. And I don't see anything moving here, boys. It's connected, but nothing's flowing in. This new fluid system is not the panacea we thought it was going to be. I really struggle to see how this is better than the old system. I mean, on one hand, I knew all the quirks of the old system, and I could account for them. But at the same time, I'm not really enjoying learning new quirks. How about that? Here, let's tone this down. Let's underflow this way. Output less than 20. Go south. Maybe that's better, maybe that's not. Alright, so let's go this way now. Still heads this way. This is heading towards main oxygen production, which is what I want. So right here. Here we have main oxygen production. I think it only goes out that way. Again, oxygen has flipped back from being a waste chemical to something I really need. It's the problem of unbalanced co-products. That you never know what is supposed to be dominant. So it's just dumping in. And maybe it's working out. It's really hard to say, isn't it? So, what have I learned from all this? I have wandered around. I have looked at things. I am not sure I have actually accomplished anything. We're making a lot of syngas now. These guys aren't moving. Despite there being ostensibly oxygen right there. And it's probably yeah, it is overflowing in. So, let's take a look at the graphs. Syngas right here. Alright, so we were having problems, and now we have solutions. But we are still eating it exactly as fast as it's being made. And here we have oxygen. And we are just straight up eating oxygen at the very speed that is being produced. And our big oxygen makers right here are going as hard as they can. And where's the other ones? Right here. These guys are going as hard as they can. Is there another bank somewhere? Right there. No, stopped up. Alright, there we go. That's the secret. We still have oxygen generation, which is not appropriately tied in. Okay, I can handle this. This is great. Fantastic. Let's peek in at, we're obviously making science. Like we were making science. We weren't running into the same problems as before. What's our problem here? No refined syngas, I believe. Don't worry though, I'm on it. Kinda. And the fact I'm on it shouldn't really fill you with any elation of any kind. So underflow, when there's less than 20 in here, we're gonna go up to less than 50. And we're gonna try to get this oxygen flowing into the other network. Still not topping. Oh, well, this is embarrassing, I suppose. Where is the oxygen line here? We must go and fetch it. No, we have one, right? Because I was just tracing it. Where did you go, oxygen line? Are you just masked because you're empty up here? I can believe that. Good, that brought that back to life. We have sulfuric again. I am really kind of getting annoyed looking for this oxygen line. This is the oxygen. Does it just not have a presence on the rail up here? Yeah, this is about as far as it goes, and that's a problem, right? Is we have to drag that oxygen production all the way over here. And there's not a lot of good ways of doing that today, is there? Maybe right here, I suppose. Let's try it and see what happens. Oh. Here is where the source of the struggle lay. Okay. Right here. That is a wonderful shot of boron trioxide in my inventory. Couldn't be more thrilled about that. We have to keep going farther. Okay. Okay, good. Further over. And right around here is the oxygen line, right? No, maybe it's one over. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, here we are. And then link you in. There we go. So now we have this oxygen line, which is hooking up those generators. And it should underflow into the network over here, right? That makes sense. There's oxygen directly below me, right? The network I'm talking about? Yes. So like right here. Then up. So I'm gonna have to get this in my inventory. What we do is this. Right there, and then a pipe, and then down, and right there. Okay, I want you to underflow in. So underflow less than 20. Go right there. There you go. So this is now pumping as hard as it can, pumping this oxygen into the system. Great, right? Fantastic work. It's only putting 20% of the pipe in, so it's oh, let's go take a look. You guys are 100. No, you're not running. You are in fact not running. Why? Okay, why? Why isn't it going? What did I do wrong? Like, the pressure is rising. I guess the demand is falling then? Or there's yet another pipe somewhere. A valve that needs to be adjusted. How I miss omnidirectional pipes. I need to look in on that before this is all over. Alright, so yours just cranking, obviously. And if I come down here, alright, you are still not cranking. Why no crank? How is this so? How can this be? Oh, because just can't. It literally can't. It needs to 50%. Or maybe, yeah, 50%. There you go. You have to have a gradient. Okay, now this is flowing in. Pressure is rising, and now it should be fully pressurized all the way over, right? Maybe. There's probably a detail I missed. Comes over here, comes over here. Why is the pressure so much different? And so we output less than 20. Alright, so yes, this is getting pressurized. This is pumping as hard as it can. Oxygen is making its way to this area. But still nothing. What am I doing wrong here? We're gonna follow it from here. So it's just no pull whatsoever. So it comes this way, 100%, 100%, 100%. It gets to here, and then it fills this to 50%, 50%, 50%. It gets to here, and it says 20%, 20%, and it's just unable to do this. But if this pump is going as hard as it can, right? If that is in fact true, it says it's going. It says it's going and going that way. And it is pulling oxygen out of there. Well, wait a second. Maybe this needs... Well, this would be falling. Why is nothing falling? What is going on? Yeah, that's working. Yeah, both these guys are working. I need a major producer of oxygen over here, and I just don't see it. We have only consumers of oxygen. So what's going on? Yeah, it's a consumer of oxygen. Are we in a loop? Oh, because it comes all the way up here now. Oh. Is this why? Are we in a loop? And so the pumps are all just working against each other. Okay, I understand that. That's an answer that makes a certain amount of logical sense. I'm not saying I really appreciate this answer. I want underflow. Output less than 20. Then, is this just setting up another loop? Is this just setting up another loop? Because now these guys should be turned on. God, these new pipes are weird. Yes, these guys are now turned on, pumping as hard as we can. Okay. So that probably relieved pressure from the other side, you know? So let's go take a look over here. This is going to take so long to actually work out how this should be. So here we're fully pressurized oxygen because we were pumping it like this. And so, like, I need a no pump rule. So it's going to be underflow less than 20, and you get the same thing, right? And I don't know if what I did was good or bad there. It's probably good, honestly. Underflowing is almost certainly better than just blind pumping. So these guys have stopped. So there's enough oxygen in this part of the factory now. Good. Hot air, completely full. Good. All right, syngas being made now. It's no longer oxygen starvation here. Now we're water starved? Oh, man. Oh, it's because it pumps so slow. Well, time for my last one. There we go. There's 1200 and there's 1200. Now all of you go. Alright, so better, worse. I have questions. Syngas is definitely present though. That's good. We have a lot more syngas now, which means if we run all the way over here, yeah, we are just pumping out refined syngas, which means sulfuric will be going again, which means formic will be going again, which means bedding will be going again, which was the emergency that caught my eye now. All right, let's recheck our assumptions. So we've got, for the moment, the BioCrud problem is stable because we're overproducing in our central repository. And that is good. And we look over here. We still got dinosaurs waiting. It's alright. We're just cranking right here. And we go look at fertilizer. It's like the 5th time I've rebuilt fertilizer. We are stopped and we are backed up. So we desperately need this guy to get over there and deliver all of this BioCrud. But this is a lot of fertilizer. It's 5 times as many inventories in fertilizer. So, slowly coming together. It's going to take a while for the BioCrud production to fill up all the various boofers. But that's the way it's going to be. So, next. I think maybe done. Let's go look at moose. Let's go look at all science. Let's just inspect everything and then maybe have a short episode. So still no betting. And no betting is fault of no formic. You should be better by now, though. You guys have stopped. No sulfuric still. We have all the refined syngas we need, which means we should have all the acid gas we need. But we are consuming the sulfuric in the same breath as we are making it. And it's not going into formic acid. That's a big problem, huh? Sulfuric. Here, right there. Yep, production pegged out. Consumption, oh, it's below average. So we should catch up after a little bit, right? Well, how is this possible if the formic acid makers aren't going? Alright, this is finally going. We got coke oven gas coming into the base. So good. Fix that. Formic acid is made over here. Let's go and look at the formic acid problem. No sulfuric. Says there's sulfuric, but why is it not making it in? Do not understand, I say. And this guy can't get rid of the carbon dioxide. Alright. Carbon dioxide demon's back. Got it. Did I not see? Okay, that stopped. I did not see. Carbon dioxide needs to be pushed towards a consumer. So let's identify the consumer first and try to work that way. You are completely stopped up. So there is a carbon dioxide consumer in the north. We should try to work on linking this line up with that, even if it's only temporary. So yes, we go this way. It's probably an overflow valve that's throttling all this, right? Keep going south. No. There's a pump here which is pumping carbon dioxide north. Same over here. This is old style thinking. This should be carbon dioxide. And it's herring off in some weird direction. Now it's... I missed it. I messed up. I really hate how the lines lose their character over time. It makes it so hard to trace these things. So let's go this way, follow this way. Then we head down. Right here. So this line instead. Did I mess up? I thought I was tracing this line. Definitely thought I was tracing this line. And now it's hydrogen. So is there a problem here, or am I just messing up repeatedly? I'm more so the opinion I'm messing up repeatedly. So we're making CO2 over here. This is a sign that we are doing something wrong with our lives. So over here is when CO2 is last seen. Then we have this. Have I messed up? Because there's a hydrogen line right here. This is a CO2 line. Right here, right here. Oh, I think I just missed. Yeah. Okay, I messed up, that's right. So we're pumping CO2 out of both sides of this is what we're doing. And so right there, that's our first improvement then. We go down and we turn that... Oh, we need to make more valves. Go get aluminum. Line ourselves up. Accelerate. So nice. Where's my box? Moving too fast from our box. Now we need small parts. Here-ish, right? Now we need just iron. Probably for pipe. Alright, so that was over by the creosote generators. Man, I'm going to be debugging this factory for hours and hours and hours and hours. Well, okay, I have been. But it's only gonna get worse. So right here, this should not be doing this. Oh, come on, my friends. Give me the valve. This is CO2. It needs to be underflowing north at like 50. Output less than 50. Good. Now we're going to continue to follow this line. Well, which I don't think connects at all. But anyway, we have our point. And that we have... Actually, we're nowhere close to having a point. Because we are way over on the other side of the base. So we have this line here. Let's take a look. Yeah, so that didn't work. We tried to do it from there. We identified a goal, though. It's important to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you have trouble getting where you need to go. So right here... No, not these guys. Not even these guys. I am in the wrong place by far. I love seeing all the dinosaurs moving around, though. Right here. Oh, now you can actually get rid of your carbon dioxide somehow. So all of that was maybe for nothing? Maybe made everything worse? Oh, look, it uses carbon dioxide. I might have gotten all worked up over nothing. Great, sulfuric is now full. This is all going again. Formic acid is being made. It'll be made into bedding. Why aren't we making any? We are making some, just very slowly. Alright. What's the power usage of the factory? Still not breaking 2 gigawatts. Science is not really being made. Let's go look at that. Oh, it is being made. So we're still pi-psi 1 bound. Oh, and bat brains have arrived. Nice. We are at 4 science a minute. Very cool. And then over here, this is our problem. No fuel? We're out of gas. I've been kind of afraid that this would happen. Not quite like this. We have no titanium purple. This is not an acceptable condition. No, wait. Go there instead. Were we out of dust for a little bit? Yeah, it should have been too fat. That was too slow of me. Were we out of chlorine for a minute? I don't know, but now we're making titanium purple and that's on the way. Like maybe all of this stuff is just at its limit. How are we doing on artillery shells? I think I'm at the end of my carrying. I can care no more today. We need more glycerol, and that's probably moo related, but we have a ton of shells. So, okay, so, right. In order to have more of this, we need more of this. More of this. Why aren't you going? Why are you stuck again? No oxygen. It's really interesting. Because... Oh, we're full up on hydrogen now. Alright, we have to address the hydrogen balance right here. So this was a consumer of hydrogen, but now I believe it has become a donor of hydrogen. Yeah, see? Overflow. No, this has to be an overflow valve now. Input greater than 80. Open it up. I don't know how it's going. This is very, very complex at this point. There are a lot of related things going on right now when it comes to production of these base materials. Why are these proddable and nothing else is? Why? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of prod? Wow. That would end up being a lot. But I guess we're not dealing with that right now. Go make a delivery. Alright, I'm just done. I have built until I can build no more. It is total build capitulation. So this is doing well, I think. Let's go look at all the BioCrud receptors. So receptor number 1 right here, full, being used, self-actualized, thriving. And then down here at hot air is another one. Right there. Excellent. Huge, huge benefits. Massive gains. Then over here, we're doing substantially worse here. But that guy's getting a whole load, and we have supplementary flora coming in an hour. That is quite a shame. And then we go look at all the sciences. We saw chem science going. We're not going to care about that. We're going to peek in on Arqads. Arqad's going. I totally believe in this. Check queen count, because who knows what changed. 30, 33, so we're still at the same amount of queens. Maybe a little higher, actually. And then Pi 2 is going. Yeah, it's going great. Why are you stopped? You need good uh-oh. Uh-oh, microfiber and plastic bar. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Not getting microfiber, it looks like. But I don't understand. Oh, because the recipe is gone. Oh, okay. Raw fiber right here can be used to make fiber right there in a ball mill now, not a centrifuge. So we need, here, let's take a look. No, just go get 2 ball mills. Just copper. Alright, fine. Old stuff. So again, this is new and exciting disasters to tantalize and titillate. Alright, ball mill. I am unironically thrilled that new things are breaking. That means I'm making progress past the old things. So if we're lucky, these new ball mills are faster than the centrifuges. Centrifuges took forever, if I remember. And it's over here on the other side of Timmy. Yeah. So this just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know what that's about. Ball mill. I am very appreciative that it fits. So, fiber. This takes 5 seconds? Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, and it can't go like there. It has to come back by 1. Okay, got it. Got it, friends. Alright, there we go. And is this better or worse? This is... Can't tell. Can't tell, not going to think about it. So just copy paste, yeah? Right there. Fill it up. Okay, you're going, you're going. I really do wonder at... Oh, and you can't prod this? Why can't you prod this? Hi. Hi. Why can't I put, productivity in this? This is a perfect productivity. Oh, and it's right here, too. For the same reasons. Listen, this is fiber. Oh, and you're turning it into microfiber, so we need 2 more ball mills. Not bale mill, ball mill, which I need steel plate. Which thankfully we have around here, right? Hopefully it's enough to make 2. We have a cache of steel over here, even today. A remnant of an earlier, simpler time. Now, of course, go get iron, it says. I'll take a nice jog over here. And then we'll do more review. There. Now we do the exact same thing over here. So up here, up here, up here, up here. Then what we want to do is this. Pick up this centrifuge, pick up that centrifuge. And like so. And like so, right? Alright, so this is heading off a disaster, not today, but tomorrow. Not really my style, but it can be done. Right there, right there. This biomass goes in here. And I think I'm done, right? So we're actually making microfiber. And how much do you need to continue your life? Oh, you need a full cargo? Oh no. Oh, and that's for making sub denier for for filtration media. Sub denier is a good opportunity for decay. It's nice and precious. Alright, so we're gonna look at all science, then we're gonna wrap up. This panic was brought to you by not having any good alien sample, and we have just alleviated that by kicking this dinosaur. Great job, fantastic work. You're still having some. Alright, so now, zoom over. We look at Logi Science right now. Logi Science is mostly going, except for you, you need battery. What's wrong with batteries now? No cyanic. No cyanic is a problem because no meat. No meat because no augs. It's more moose. Yeah, we're in suffer. We are in suffering right now. Yeah, suffer to be sure. And we don't have a lot of meat. We could take meat from up here, but I don't think we have a actual meat caravan anymore. Just jerky. So science has stopped because moose have stopped. Moose, apex creature right now. Moose have stopped because bedding was offline. Bedding was offline because of formic acid. Formic acid has been gotten back online. Bedding is on the way. Moose will be made. We're just going to assume that's going to work out. Just stop caring. Meanwhile, PySci 2 completely not working either. That's because still no glassware being made. Why? No fuel. No fuel because no gasoline. No gasoline because I guess we're just making gasoline as fast and it's being consumed as fast as possible. So looks like start using some diesel, I guess. Here, let's just go set that up. And then we have to, I know I was, with all of the transfers from canister mining to gasoline mining, I know I put a lot of stress on gasoline. So I'm not hugely surprised if this is now not working overall. Okay, let's see if we can manage all this with diesel. I don't think we can, but we should try. Right? Here is heavy oil, we want diesel. So right here. And then like so, and like so. Now hook up. Now we're running off diesel, and this is very, just sipping on that diesel. Sipping on it. Now all these are going, but the major consumer is right. No. No. See, that's fine too. Alright, so just sipping on this diesel. So maybe 100 a second going, which is, okay, not really sipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot, actually. That might be more than we are producing. Let's go take a look. This produces at 90 a second, so we're not more than that right now. But it requires being watched. And hopefully this takes pressure off gasoline. I don't know. I'm done. Let's talk about what we did today. So today was, again, sandbagging and adapting. There is an endless problem where hydrogen and oxygen are circulating badly in the factory. They're not getting to the place where they need to go. I'm used to pipes being able to go both ways, and it's just kind of nightmarish trying to get this all working with pipes only going one way at a given time. It's just a struggle. I am on the struggle bus there. The good news is that the BioCrud generator over here has sprung to life and is feeding the entire factory at the moment. I think we're out of the danger zone there. And the other big thing I did today is I got Arqads back up and running. They stopped because nests rotted and also red hot coal rotted, but now with just the red hot coal, I managed to come up with a pretty good solution. So that's working. I debugged many small things internally. I am not confident about any of them. Like literally nothing. I'm confident about literally nothing here. Yeah, and I think that's it. And next time I play, we got to get moves going again. We're in moo debt. Science is stopped because no moves, essentially. But I think we're at a place where we can even move forward. We need to finish the last bit of PySci 2. Still haven't made primers. And then after that's done, maybe look at chem science, maybe not. It's being made right now, but the bottleneck is nuclear sample. But I got a lot of nuclear sample. Maybe I'll just let it go for a while. Maybe get PySci 2 up and going, and then if I just get back to conquest, in other words. Because we have a very nice supply of artillery shells. It might be time to push again real soon here. I wonder if gasoline is out on the perimeter. No. Good. Just internals. Alright. So, that is what I did today. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.